It's week 7 of the National Football.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Algier. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand. And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And And he'll get forward for about a yard. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Algier. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. The tight end Fant in motion. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense ready for this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's Richardson on the move. He'll complete it to Barner. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Richardson. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Richardson. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Third down, 3 to go. On the ground, it's Walker. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Ray McLeod deep to return. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The next drive about to get going. I want to remind you what's coming up in primetime this week. Week 7 already in the NFL. We have the Jets and Steelers on Sunday Night Football. And then coming up tomorrow night, the last of our Monday doubleheaders for the year. Ravens-Bucks from Tampa at 8:15. That's followed out west by the Chargers and Cardinals from the desert.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give up the middle to Algier. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
On the Seahawks 30-yard line.
We're going to go play action with Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's Lockett. Downfield, he's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Richardson. Got a man. It's Lockett. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Seahawks first down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Richardson. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is...
And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Richardson to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We begin in the gateway to the West in St. Louis, Missouri, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Joe Flacco, a very good performance as his guys run their record now to 5-2. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hyatt with 3 touchdown receptions. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Keon Coleman, a touchdown reception. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. He gets that to his big target fast. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, Richardson. That is caught. What a throw. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they time it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 3rd down, here's a run by Algier. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix, and that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He has Lockett over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Here's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. Once again, it's Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Walker. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now an option here, left side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Throwing is Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read 1, read 2, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive linemen a little bit.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Richardson going to look to throw. This one finds Lockett down the left side.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll go. Richardson to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll get this to McLeod. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down by Richie Grant. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Richardson. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Left side in the hands of London. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, here's Penix. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's complete. He's got it to London. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
That's good for a Falcons.
To throw again, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. That complete to Algier. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown. So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the two-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.